Honestly, this whole experience of dyeing my hair blue has honestly changed my life. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, M Goofball, and I'm back with another video. Oh my goodness, like this video if I'm just too much for you already. Like, it's too early, it's too late, I'm just too much. Okay, so today's video, we're gonna address the elephant in the room. The elephant, which is my blue hair. If you haven't noticed, my hair is blue. My hair has been blue for some months now, and honestly, this whole experience of dyeing my hair blue has honestly changed my life. It's given me different perspective on life. I've had some unexpected type of reactions and circumstances that's happened since I dyed my hair blue. I really didn't even expect this. Like, you just think you're dyeing your hair, you're going about your way, but like, you could really affect people with changing your look, change the way that people perceive you, in a sense, how you're seen in society, which is crazy to me. I didn't think that this would be a big deal in my life, but it honestly has become one of my identifiers. If you've seen my previous video about your identifier, it talks about perception, etc., from the outside world. Like, I'm pretty much the black girl with blue hair now. Like, that's me. Like, oh yeah, the one with the blue hair, yep, that's her. Yeah, that's me. So today I really want to talk about the pros and cons of having blue hair. It's been a journey. Only these 3 months I've learned so much, and if there's anybody out there that's wanting to dye their hair in like a bold way, one, I would say go for it. If your hair is healthy, just go ahead and dye it. If you're scared to dye your real hair, girl, dye a wig, dye some weave, like change it up, because it's summertime and it's time to like do what you've always wanted to do. Don't be scared of dyeing your hair. So let's just go down the list of some of the pros and cons of me dyeing my hair blue and how this experience has been. Ooh. The way this video is gonna go is I'm gonna count down. So I'm gonna start with like the least important pros and cons, and we're gonna work our way down to the end to share the biggest pro and the biggest con of this whole experience. So number one, which is gonna be a pro, is that my curls are way more defined than they were before. I can see my curls very defined. Now, I've gone through a few colors. You know, I was dark brown, I went to ginger blonde. If you see on my channel, I do have that video of when I dyed my hair ginger blonde last spring. So I'll go ahead and link this up for you. But so I've tried a few different colors, just never one of these like rock star like pop colors, just normal colors that people tend to dye their hair. And I will say the blue to me defines my curls the most. It's weird, I never expected it. Even my hair being ginger blonde, I felt like it wasn't as defined because I had so much more frizziness at that time. And so to me, that's definitely a pro, because any natural hair girl is gonna get that definition. Almost every natural hair girl is looking for that. And so surprisingly, without me even trying, this is what I've accomplished with this blue hair. Now, next I want to talk about a con, okay? And this con kind of irritates me. It not only irritates me, it irritates my boyfriend too, because you know, I wash my hair weekly and I love wash days. It's one of my favorites, but I can honestly say the bathroom looks like a massacre, okay, of blue dye all in the shower, all over my hands, on towels. Like, it's just so messy, and I didn't even think it would be that big of a deal. So now I've kind of grown to adapt to it, in a sense that the way I wash my hair now is I'm like really like in one spot, okay? I'm like, there's no more, you know, shaking and doing the most to my hair in the shower. No, I have to stay in one spot, because if not, I'm gonna be cleaning up with bleach, like, and that's not fun, you know? So that's one thing, is that it stains a little bit. It's very messy sometimes, and I'll find blue in places that I didn't even like expect. So keep that in mind. One con is definitely the way that the color transfers. So it could be on your hands, it could be on your nails. I don't know if you saw one of my previous videos, but it was about having bomb ass nails, okay, for less than $10. And when I was clipping my natural nails, I had blue dye under my fingernails. How the hell blue dye got under my fingernails, I do not know, but it happens, okay? So that's that. Another pro would be that, honestly, like, I stand out in a crowd. You can point me from anywhere. You can find me anywhere. And people tend to notice me a lot more. Like, of course, I'm cute, you know what I'm saying? So people would like notice me, but men, women, children, babies, everybody is like looking at me now. And I say it's a pro because I'm an outgoing person, okay? I like to talk, I like to connect with people, I like to meet new people, etc. So it's a good thing for me when people are like attracted to wanting to talk to me and connect with me, etc. And a lot of times they approach me about my hair. You know, they ask questions and they tell me how they feel about it, and I don't even know them. Like, we're just in line at the grocery store. Another con is that, unfortunately, like, Labor Day hasn't come yet, but I don't really wear white anymore for obvious reasons, okay? I don't even think I've tried to wear white since I dyed my hair blue. Like, I already know what could happen, and getting colors and stains out of white clothing is just not it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with my white clothes. Maybe I'll wait until one day I don't have blue hair, or just get rid of those clothes. I don't know. I do have a few white items and I'm like, oh yes, I'm about to slay in this. It's gonna be so cute. Yes, I could wear white because it's summer, and I can't because I'm afraid to get dye on my white clothes, okay? So yeah, if you're trying to do a crazy color, pink, green, blue, orange, etc., and you got natural hair, I would think twice about the white clothes. So if you have a closet full of white clothes, this might not be the time for you to dye your hair a crazy color, okay? Okay. Now I'm gonna talk about the top pro and the top con to dyeing my hair blue and how it has changed my life, okay? So let's start with the con. Let's get that out the way. The biggest thing is the maintenance. Okay? I'm the type of natural hair girl. I don't like going to the salon. I've been very stubborn with that, you know, and my mom would say, oh, go to the salon, get your hair done professionally, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna figure it out myself. I'm not spending no money, nah, you know, and I would figure it out myself. But now I have blue hair. And have you seen my previous video a few months ago when I tried to dye my hair blue the first time? It was popping at first, and then my hair turned green. So I realized that I actually did need help from professionals, and then I couldn't just do this by myself. So the maintenance thing is that, okay, my roots are gonna grow out, okay? I have brown hair. It's dark brown, kind of blackish, and so obviously you're gonna see that when my hair grows out. You're gonna see it at my roots, and it's not something that I can go get touched up every single week. Like, I have to wait weeks, so I have to adjust a little bit in my like routine on how to maintain that. But that's probably one of the biggest things. Another thing is that it can be expensive. So because of the high maintenance, I only go to one salon, okay? And if you see my previous salon videos, then you already know where I go. But I only trust really a handful of people with my hair because I've taken years to get my hair like this after completely destroying it. I pay money to see the best, basically is what I'm gonna say. It's not cheap. It runs me hundreds every time I go, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't want to lowball myself and go to a salon that's gonna charge me half the price and then I look like crap. I invest in my look, I invest in what I've done to my hair, and I want to keep this up for however long I feel like it, you know. And so I will say maintenance is one of the biggest things that I didn't expect. I mean, going back every 4 to 6 weeks, you know, it's like, dang, I went from no salon visits to now I gotta keep one on the calendar. Like, dang, you know, it's very different for me. You know, I was always a one-man show with this hair, and now it's like I gotta see who can get me in. Like, yeah, so so that's probably my #1 con, and it's a struggle sometimes, but honestly, I would do it all over again. It doesn't stop me. It doesn't make me hate my hair. So if you thought so, you tried it. #1 pro. This makes it so worth it for me to have blue hair, and it's since the moment I got my hair dyed blue, this has not stopped, okay? #1 is the reaction I get from people, okay? Now, I've never had so many compliments of my hair ever. Like, everywhere I go, it's like, oh my God, I love your hair. Oh my God, your hair is blue. Oh my God, why'd you dye your hair blue? Oh my gosh. From children, from old people, from regular people, millennials, just people out everywhere. And honestly, the look on people's faces, like, people feel inspired when they see someone doing something out of the ordinary. I don't know what it is. You could have tattoos from here to here. It's just like people doing the things that most people are scared to do, that they want to do, and actually doing it, or doing the unpopular thing, just honestly inspires so many people. And I had no idea that I could have that type of impact just by dyeing my hair, of people like giving me so many positive reactions and asking me so many questions because they want to do the same thing for themselves, and they've always wanted to dye their hair but was really scared. And I love that. Like, I love being an example to people, like stepping out of your shell, doing something different, not always following the status quo, because that's boring, okay? It's time to do something crazy. Like, let's dye our hair, let's get tatted, let's change our look. Like, why not? We're young, we're free, even if we're old. Like, you live in life, so do what you want to do. That's the biggest pro, is the compliments, the way that I'm inspiring people, the reactions I get. It's like overwhelming. So anywho, that's what I have for today. How dyeing my hair blue has changed my life. Pros and cons of having blue hair. And yeah, so thank y'all so much for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I will have my socials down here. You know, I'm trying to grow everything. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, etc. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.